Good Sunday evening, Southeast Texas. Hope you're doing well. Maybe some good news after tonight, which could bring us a pretty good coverage of showers and thunderstorms. Severe weather not anticipated. We're looking at moisture levels, and you can see this is pretty high moisture, yellow over us. It only increases later tonight as that shower and thunderstorm activity builds on it. And if this is right, and the front goes all the way to the coast, look at the drying taking place over the lakes area, inland Southeast Texas, and even in the Triangle. So we're very hopeful that we could get some drying tomorrow afternoon, and that may knock rain chances out of the picture tomorrow afternoon, mainly in the morning in the Triangle. That's the way it's looking at right now. Otherwise, high pressure, which has been in charge of our area's weather the last couple of days, is weakening and moving out, and we're seeing the next disturbance with a northerly flow bring in our next front coming up tomorrow, and then a second, possibly stronger weak front comes in, Thursday night into Friday. So this is wonderful news because we get northerly winds, and if you got Invest 91L, not coming here. It has to go off to the east. Please, can we keep this right on through September? This would be wonderful news. We've got a lot of hurricane season left. But this is one thing that really makes it impossible for storms to affect us, all based on that high over into northwest Texas and New Mexico, giving us a northerly flow. So some good news there. Otherwise, moisture levels will be tanking over the next several days. Invest 91L is weak as we lose visible satellite, but as you can see, the track is heading off to the north and east. Kind of hard to bring it into Texas, as you can see. 30% shot of this becoming a disturbance, but again, the big issue is the shear. As you can see, modeling all over the place, but the trend is probably going to be off to the north and east. As I said, shear going to be a real deterrent to this really becoming a significant storm as it heads towards the north and east, and there's that northerly flow developing over Texas, which would prevent it from coming our neck of the woods. So it doesn't look like a real strong system, and that's some good news. However, we continue to monitor Larry out in the open Atlantic, and if you're ever going to have a major hurricane, this is what you want to see. You can admire it and study it and not worry about anybody getting affected by it. Winds are at 125 miles an hour, and as you can see, it's got a ragged eye, but the eye is about 35 to 40 miles wide as it continues to move off to the northwest at 13 miles an hour. High degree of certainty that this will not affect even the East Coast except for some swells along the East Coast as we head on into midweek. And as you can see, high confidence on this track. Look at how all the models, the ensemble models, are keeping close together. Now, after about Friday, higher uncertainty as far as that goes, but it looks like it's going to miss Bermuda. Could just clip Newfoundland late next week. Hurricane Center shows precisely that. The other thing is it's not expected to become a Cat 4. You can see Bermuda not within the cone of uncertainty as it makes its closest approach coming up Thursday afternoon and begins heading north into the open Atlantic by Friday. So tonight we're expecting a pretty good coverage of showers and thunderstorms across the area. About a 70% coverage in the lakes, maybe as much as a 50 to 60% coverage in the Triangle. And again, with the front moving towards the coastline, may not see anything tomorrow afternoon in the lakes, so you get to salvage your day. Looks like mainly towards the morning hours in the Triangles. That front heads south. On the Gulf of Mexico, slightly choppy seas around 1 to 2 feet in your coastal marine forecast. We'll see northwesterly winds at 5 to 10 knots, water temperature 87 degrees. So I may be a little wet in the Triangle. We'll go with a 50, maybe 60% coverage in the Triangle, as much as a 70% coverage in the lakes. Lower 70s lakes, mid 70s Triangle. Then for tomorrow, I'm not going to forecast any rain in the lakes area because the drier air mass moving on in. Maybe as much as a 40% coverage of mainly morning showers and storms in the Triangle. May be able to salvage the afternoon. So not looking as bad as what we even saw on Friday. Highs upper 80s to near 90. That'll give us a yellow bar day. But again, I think the lakes may turn out dry tomorrow afternoon. With that less humid air moving on in, looking nice. Hard to make rain when you have sunny skies and low humidity, and we may be able to go through at least Thursday without any rainfall. Now it's going to start heating up Thursday afternoon ahead of that next front, which comes in Thursday night, and by Friday morning we may drop to 70 in the Triangle maybe the mid to upper 60s by next Saturday as that drier air mass behind the second front moves on in. Enjoy it. You got a couple days there. Slight chance of showers and storms return to the forecast by next Sunday. All in all, looks like a fairly dry week ahead. Download our app, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com. Stay safe. Have a fantastic Labor Day.